Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Izan, and I'm one of the group mate for this project. So what I'm going to explain to you about this prototype is about the design that is being implemented for this prototype here. So there are actually four kinds of laws of principal design that we focuses on, and those four are the laws of closure, the laws of proximity, and also the laws of continuity, and also the laws of figure ground. Now let's look each one of these laws that's been implemented in our prototype right here. Okay, so if you can see here from the home page right here, what we implement for the laws of principal design is first is the laws of figure ground. Now the laws of figure ground defined as the home page that has two different kind of backgrounds right here. We have a picture, which is the background of the web page, while we have a navigation bar up here and also a search bar up front at the center of the web page. Now this differentiate between the background and also the figure ground in which the user will interact the most. If you can see, the navigation bar will be the most option that the user will be clicking, while the search bar will be the second option for the users to click. Now that is for the laws of figure ground. Now let's focus on the other kind of laws or principle that we implemented, such as the laws of continuity. Now let's say if you already logged into our prototype, our web page right here, and then let's go to the check the appointment option right here. Now if you can see right here, we have a calendar in which the top will be the highlighted one, but at the bottom right here is grayed out. So this is the laws of closure, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, this is the laws of closure, in which it consists of visibility constraint. Now this is because what we highlighted right here is what the user will see the most, which is which part right here will have the user to interact the most. I mean, like right now it is still 2018, so the thing that the user can only interact is just only this part right here. So this part, which is the part that's being grayed out, the user won't be interacting with. Okay, so that is for the laws of closure. Now next is about the laws of proximity. Now the laws of proximity we used to design for the search bar right here. Now why do I say that? It is because we combine these two together between the search text fields and also the drop down list for the all categories right here. We combine them together to be set up side by side. It's because we wanted the search field right here to be like related to the all category drop down list. And then next we put the all location at the side because it doesn't relate it that much between the search field, and then we put the search button at the side. Okay, so it knows that it has a loss of proximity right there. So our last laws of principal design that we use is the loss of continuity. Now let's check on the check session option right here. What we did is that if we wanted to add a session, so what we have right here is we have these four tabs in which telling the user that they have 4 steps in order to finish to add a session in this web page. And there's also an arrow right here saying that once you're done with this page, you can click the right arrow, so it will go to the next option, the next step. So once they've already done, they can either go back or they can go front until they finish to press the submit button. So there is some of the few principal design that we implemented in our web page right here. So my friend after this, Lazim, will explain to you about the interaction design that has been used, the functionality that's been used for this web page. Lazim! Oh, Lazim! Lazim!
Okay, I'm right here. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, my turn. Will explain about interaction of our prototype. So we have implement a few interaction in our prototype for the high fidelity one. Okay, first we have tab. We have login. First we need to login as a user. So when we log in, our name will be appear here at the white top. And first you will search. If you search nothing, it will direct to this page. So we put that emoji so that the user will feel the situation. So next we search for Mandarin. So as we know, in our website we have two main tasks, which is book session and add session. So for now we search for Mandarin, trying to book Mandarin. So view, so we have in profile in Mandarin language page we have about guide, description, venue, photos. We put tab bar interaction so that it looks more systematic. Okay, next, if you want to book, we need to press this button, book button. We add I think more flexibility, which is we can drag anywhere we want. So for example, we want to book at 10 a.m. book now. Okay, cash, confirm book. Once we book, we'll pop up successfully booked, so that it indicate task completed. So next, we want to add session. We need to go to this profile icon, check session and add session. So we need to fill in this form, go through this form, fill in, submit it, and we need to confirm before we submit, fully submit, we need to confirm it first. If we enter correct. Okay, then we submit. So same as previous one. Pop-up message will appear so that indicate task completed. So there are the few interaction we have implemented in our prototype design. So I want to contact with my friend Don. Hello Don.
Oh, lazim call.
So how about the usability testing for our user?
The feedback from the user, okay. So, my user was an elderly woman, and she said she compared the two systems, which is the system from the previous website and our prototype. However, she prefers the prototype because she said that the prototype is easier to use. It was clearer to understand, and then the flow of the prototype's website, meaning from beginning of the transaction of what she wants to do, was faster. And from the previous website, the classic website, she said even though the task was given, she didn't know where to go or where to click, and then she was confused. So overall, she gave quite some good points or stars for the prototype, and she said that the prototype really helped her. Moreover, for the overall design of our prototype, she said that it was really good, and it was quite clear, and means of comparing from the prototype design and the previous website design, it was better, it was bigger, and it was clearer. So I think that's all from the feedback from the user. Now I will call Kuya. Hello, Kuya.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi. Astaghfirullahaladzim. Why you guys watching me pray? You make me shy. Don. Hello. Okay. Yeah, Don. It's me. Kuya. Okay. Okay, about the feedbacks, about the interview. Okay. And whoa, serious with them, with all of them. Okay. Okay. I'll do it. Okay. Thanks, man. See you. It's Daniel. Don Mutalib. So he just asked me to share with you guys about my interview session with one of our interviewees. Okay, so what the interviewee has said to me is that she very fond of the new functionality in our prototype and gave 5/5 ratings. Okay, in terms of functionality, but in terms of aesthetic, she gave 3/5. But that's quite good, right? Okay, 3/5. And she have said that in the original classy.com, it is much better in terms of design, in terms of aesthetic. Okay, but the most important thing for our team, I guess, and for me as well, is that in terms of functionality, she finds it very the improvement that have been done in the prototype, which is the booking calendar, the calendar part, it has improved a lot. Okay, meaning in terms of functionality and in terms of user friendly in booking in the class. So that is all from me. Okay, that is the feedbacks that we got from my interviewees. Okay, so you guys wants to know what's the next interviewees have to say? Okay, wait. I WhatsApp Salman first. Hey Salman, please share with these guys, with all of our classmates about your interview session. Right now, man, right now.
Message from Puya. So, Assalamualaikum Salman. Waalaikumsalam. I would like to know what your tester have to say about our prototype. Can you brief us regarding it? No problem. So, my interviewee is Fakri Izani. So, he's from Kuliah of Engineering. He is 21 years old. So, basically what he says about our prototype is basically a final review. So, what he says is regarding our usability testing, that he gave it 8 out of 10, which is very good, to be honest. And for our aesthetic, in terms of aesthetic, he gave 9/10. So I only want to brief a little thing that he comment about our prototype. That is the booking session. So when we book a class, for example, a class, an instructor only provided 3 available time, 10, 2 and 5. So when a user want to book a class, he may not available at those times. So at those times, rather than we show only 3, we also show more of the time, so that the user can pick the available time maybe from another instructor, and that way the booking process will be smoother. So I think that is a great comment from him that I get, and I think that is all from me. Thank you very much.